Get. Oh, wait, hold on. Aha! Yeah!
Ah, yes.
Oh, fuck
Redemption mode against one enemy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Solid.
I'm gonna take the shit out of this fire. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's gone. It's gone, Cameron.
So good.
It's gone.
So good.
We never use it anyway.
Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting...
Yeah, welcome back. We're still in the Suicide Forest. I hope that's okay.
We're about to leave it.
This guy's not too keen on it, but, I mean...
Vagina face McGee.
Jeez. Cameron, he's been through enough. I'm gonna just leave him.
Killed himself for having a vagina face.
Leave him alone.
What a poor guy.
Like, this is what he looks like in real life.
Yeah. And he was upside down as well. He could...
Everyone just make fun of school. It's like, vagina face... We shouldn't...
What? Mock a fictional creature with a clearly non-real deformity.
I know, but it's like tying back into suicide. It was getting too deep in. I was
vagina
like,
face,
vagina face. Lol, he killed himself.
As he's tightening the noose, the children still jeer and taunt.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, those children are dark.
Let's not.
That's a bleak world.
What's Virgil got to say? The vengeance of God is to be the vengeance of God is to be feared. No, Dante, we're out of the Italian river. We're beyond that. Stop with the somehow not racist accent.
It's more that Italians are white, isn't it?
There's actually... Oh, maybe that is a factor. yeah, because French isn't really racist either if you try and be French.
Also, it's sort of like... There's also sort of like this idea of, like, people who were, at least in recent historical memory, on the winning side, or, like, if they were big enough on the winning side. Like, nobody's all like, can't take the piss out of the Greeks, because, like, Alexander the Great.
Sure.
And then again, people
can take the piss out of the Germans. I mean...
Yeah, but I was going to say, because Germany had a gigantic empire. Italy had a gigantic empire, and before that, they were Rome.
They weren't on the winning side.
No, not, like, within 100 years. I mean, like, recent historical memory is, like, not, like, people still living.
Okay.
But there's more, but then it doesn't really work, because then you sort of got, like, I don't feel like people would be cool taking the piss out of the Persians, who have had the... It's fantastic. The first Persian Empire achieved a feat that hasn't been rivaled since, which is that they had control over most of the population of the planet. There have like been bigger geographic empires, but Persia's the #1 in terms of the most proportion of people in the world. It's pretty cool.
Awesome, man.
And then we're all like, yay, the Greeks beat the Persians, whereas the Greeks were like horrible, bigoted fascists who used a democracy that privileged the elite, whereas the Persians were all like, let's care about our people and rule them well. And we're all like, yay, Greeks beat the Persians. Woohoo! History's so fucking interesting.
I'm one of those people who like does not like history at all.
You don't like history?
I'm just, you know, like there's like two extremes to history, right? There's like the history nuts who are like, oh my god, I love history, and there's the like, oh god, history's so boring kind of thing, right?
How can you say history's boring, though?
I don't know, Cameron. How can you say it's interesting? I have a different opinion than you.
Because it's like a series of events that are like make you question your place in the place of everything else, and they teach you about how the world was. Do you not have an inquisitiveness about the world?
I do, but that doesn't.
Do you like geography?
Not crazily.
I don't think you really do have the same I don't think you really do have an inquisitiveness about the world. Like, do you like? Do you pay much attention to science?
I have an inquisitiveness about people. Let's say that.
Well, I mean, history and geography are some of the most people-centric ones, short of sociology.
Yeah, but they're more people who, I don't know, don't exist anymore.
I think you're just sort of like not...
Fuck!
You just sort of like don't seem to be like academically interested in anything.
Anything?
I mean, even music.
These feel like very judgmental. Yes, I did, dude. Fucking okay. You're going. Come on. Okay, back off of it.
Well, tell us about music. What do you like about music that you don't like? Like you don't necessarily find in other things.
I like the aspect of creating something, of making something. Like, not necessarily to, like, last or something, like, you know, oh, I'll make a spot on the world that will always exist after I die. But just, like, creating something. Especially, like, getting together with people and making something cool. That's why I've always liked bands and things more than sports teams, because, sure, you, like, you know, you compete in things, and it's relatively the same in that area. But, like, with music, you're creating something together, which feels, I don't know, feels really cool.
I mean, like, how often are you... Like, I mean, how often does the band, like, creating a new piece of music?
Well, I mean, it's like...
Because you can conceive of sport as essentially a form of dance. you know, if you want to talk about what they're creating, like the art that they're creating is the movement, which is in itself important when you can see the world as a series of artistic performances. So like they're moving around in sports, but like I don't find like most band performances really to be that lasting. Like composition is, sure. I'm not saying you're wrong. It's just sort of.
You're just questioning whether I am.
Yes. Quite important for people to question if they're wrong or not.
Oh yeah, man. I get that. Wait, what the fuck's happened?
I believe that.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Some peasants are swarming you in the Holy Land because they're all like, help!
Why, Jesus? What was that? Wait, is that the guy? Is this the guy? I don't know. Should I be fighting?
What guy? He's just a person you're fighting. He's probably like your friend. You're probably gonna end up like killing like your brother or whatever, Francesco or whoever he was.
Yeah, probably.
But I can see what you're getting at. You're more interested in sort of content creation type things than like learning.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I can like analysis of, like I'm really interested in things like I did a project on music stereotypes, like musician stereotypes. Like in bands, there's always jokes about like, trombones, God, they're so stupid, and the trumpets are so loud and obnoxious. And then like the people are quite like the instruments. I like those kinds of things. It's, I don't know. And I like listening to music and analyzing what makes it what it is and things in the time period and whatnot. Music history can be pretty cool, but usually more like modern history, not like whatever Mozart did. I'm not as interested in that. I don't know why.
Well, history isn't just like old people doing great
I know
things.
exactly. I know that. That's why I said it was.
These fantastic trends of like social history, sort of bottom-up history, where you like look at what people did. Like my favourite history subject I've ever learned about is sexuality, which is an absolutely incredible thing to learn.
Oh yeah. I took a sexuality paper. That was pretty interesting. Oh. But yeah. Something I was gonna say. What was it? No, Dante. Jesus.
I generally conceive of you in my mind as not very flexible-minded.
Cameron, is this really something you want to be bringing up?
It's just interesting. You can respond with something.
I know, but it's feeling very like judgments you're making about me.
Alright, well,
like you can't say not flexible-minded and have it not sound negative. Like, can you? Like, come on.
It could be a deficiency that doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have other strengths.
True, but I think I'm flexible-minded. I don't know, man.
But no, I link it into like how with video games and stuff you quite often struggle because it's sort of like that's largely why I think of it, is because it takes you a bit longer to think outside the box, I think.
Suppose. You know what, I was actually thinking about this the other day. I was thinking that, yeah, you are pretty good at thinking outside the box. But I feel like I sacrificed thinking outside the box skill so that I could think more inside the box and like equally. So like I can do sort of both to an alright degree. You can do one to an alright degree, but thinking inside the box, like what the general thing to do would be, or like what the like what most people would do or whatever. I'm not sure you're like as good at that. I don't know that.
I don't know, because
that's an impression I've got, but yeah,
maybe there's some truth to that. I don't know, because I think I'm pretty good at like getting a read for people and knowing about what they're like.
I think you are if they have a lot in common with. Oh, but not necessarily a lot. But like if they have things in common with you, like okay, but like for instance, we're not really party people. At least like big party people. And I feel like you wouldn't really be able to interact with someone who was to like thinking like large and impressive. Those aren't the real words. You wouldn't be able to interact with them in a really.
I think I'm actually
in a good way. I don't know.
I am quite good at being quite garrulous and gregarious, even with people that I don't actually share a lot in common with. That comes from largely when I have to interact with all of my siblings as friends who do always do each other's things.
Well, your siblings are different. I mean, your siblings. I mean.
I know. I said they're friends. You know, they could.
Your siblings as friends.
My siblings as friends, not my siblings as friends, but friends
friends
that belong to my siblings.
Belong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty good at managing to sustain a conversation with him, although I don't feel comfortable one little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So like I feel like I feel more comfortable in more situations than you might.
Yeah. I think I get myself into more situations than you. At least traditionally, you're reversing the trend these days, which is nice. It's good to see you getting out more and stuff. Like you really started to like come out of your shell with like other people. Well, you're really managing to like go out and see more people over the since last year. It's been good.
I suppose. I mean, I don't know. You know, it's fucking difficult as hell, man. I can't. Ow! God, the people don't stop coming, and then like I have to move this thing forward, and fuck.
Go smash the font at least.
No, because then I lose all the progress I've had, because it keeps falling back.
So don't worry about the progress. Like,
but I've
get
came
back
so far
later.
already. Like
it hasn't really been that much, and you're not going to lose.
I'm like halfway. I'm halfway there. I'm halfway there.
It didn't take you very long to get here.
It sort of did. I mean,
more because you sort of like faffed around or trying to kill enemies that didn't need to be killed.
I know.
It's like crack your immortal
But
wings and go.
I can always. Oh shit! Yeah, fair point. How I?
R1 then A.
Damn it. That was a hell more better. Why not just use in the first place?
You're not flexible-minded. You're bad at video games.
Yeah. I'm just glitching out. I don't know what to do. Yeah, this is this kind of breaks this challenge, but no. Wait, what?
What's this there?
Dude, can I get up there? Is it falling back still? It's falling back still. Wait, what the fuck am I meant to do? Cameron.
Up and left. You double jump at the end of it.
Oh, here we go,
Solid.
here we go.
Nice.
Alright, I don't care about those fountains.
One of them's worth experience.
It'd be like a tiny bit of experience, not so big a deal.
Yeah, experience doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, fuck it. Alrighty, well, whoa.
Next time we'll talk about something stupid like farts
Yeah,
and sugar.
less like critical of each other.
I love you.
I love you too, man.
Ah, he touched my boob.